Question 1. When approaching a stop sign, you should A. Slow down and proceed without stopping if the way is clear. B. Come to a complete stop and proceed when it is safe to do so. C. Accelerate through the intersection. Answer. B. Come to a complete stop and proceed when it is safe to do so. At a stop sign, you must come to a full stop and yield to any other vehicles or pedestrians before proceeding. Question 2. When driving in heavy rain or fog, you should A. Turn on your high beam headlights. B. Turn on your low beam headlights. C. Keep your headlights off. Answer. B. Turn on your low beam headlights. In poor visibility conditions, such as heavy rain or fog, use your low beam headlights to see and be seen by other drivers. Question 3. When parking uphill on a street with a curb, you should turn your wheels. A. Away from the curb. B. Towards the curb. C. Parallel to the curb. Answer. A. Away from the curb. When parking uphill on a street with a curb, turn your wheels away from the curb so that if your vehicle rolls backward, it will roll into the curb and stop. Question 4. When changing lanes, you should A. Signal, check your mirrors, and check your blind spot. B. Signal only. C. Change lanes without signaling. Answer. A. Signal, check your mirrors, and check your blind spot. Always signal your intention to change lanes, check your mirrors, and check your blind spot to ensure it is safe to do so. Question 5. The speed limit in a residential area is usually A. 20 miles per hour, B. 30 miles per hour, C. 40 miles per hour. Answer. B. 30 miles per hour. In residential areas, the speed limit is typically 30 miles per hour unless otherwise posted. Question 6. True or false? You may pass another vehicle on the right if they are signaling to turn left and there is enough space to do so safely. Answer. True. It is permissible to pass on the right if the vehicle ahead is signaling a left turn and there is enough space to pass safely. Question 7. A yellow diamond-shaped sign with a black T indicates A. A T intersection ahead. B. A railroad crossing ahead. C. A no passing zone ahead. Answer. A. A T intersection ahead. This sign warns of an upcoming T intersection, where one road ends or intersects with another road at a right angle. Question 8. When making a left turn at an intersection, you should turn into A. The farthest right lane. B. The farthest left lane. C. The first available lane to the left. Answer. C. The first available lane to the left. When making a left turn, turn into the first available lane to the left, unless signs or pavement markings indicate otherwise. Question 9. True or false? When driving at night, you should use your high beam headlights within 500 feet of an oncoming vehicle. Answer. False. When driving at night, you should dim your high beam headlights within 500 feet of an oncoming vehicle to avoid blinding the other driver. Question 10. In a roundabout, you should A. Yield to vehicles already in the roundabout. B. Enter the roundabout without yielding. C. Stop before entering the roundabout. Answer. A. Yield to vehicles already in the roundabout. When entering a roundabout, you should always yield to vehicles already in the roundabout, as they have the right of way. Once it is safe to do so, you can enter the roundabout and proceed to your exit. Question 11. At a red traffic light, you may turn right if A. You come to a complete stop and yield to pedestrians and other traffic. B. There is no sign prohibiting a right turn on red. C. Both A and B. Answer. C. Both A and B. At a red traffic light, you may turn right if you come to a complete stop, yield to pedestrians and other traffic, and there is no sign prohibiting a right turn on red. Question 12. When approaching a school bus with flashing red lights, you must A. Slow down and proceed with caution. B. Stop at least 20 feet away from the bus and remain stopped until the lights stop flashing. C. Pass the bus on the left. Answer. B. Stop at least 20 feet away from the bus and remain stopped until the lights stop flashing. Flashing red lights on a school bus indicate that children are boarding or exiting the bus, and you must stop and wait until the lights stop flashing. Question 13. True or false? If you miss your exit on a freeway, you should back up on the shoulder to reach the exit. Answer: false. If you miss your exit, do not back up on the shoulder. Instead, continue to the next exit and find an alternate route. Question 14. When two vehicles arrive at an uncontrolled intersection at the same time, the right-of-way should be yielded to: A. The vehicle on the left. B. The vehicle on the right. C. The vehicle that arrived first. Answer: B. The vehicle on the right. At an uncontrolled intersection, yield the right-of-way to the vehicle on your right. Question 15. When parallel parking, you should park within blank inches of the curb. A. 6. B. 12. C. 18. Answer: B. 12. When parallel parking, your vehicle should be within 12 inches of the curb. Question 16. A solid yellow line next to a broken yellow line means: A. Passing is permitted for vehicles on the side of the broken line. B. Passing is not permitted for vehicles on either side. C. Passing is permitted for vehicles on the side of the solid line. Answer: A. Passing is permitted for vehicles on the side of the broken line. A solid yellow line next to a broken yellow line indicates that passing is allowed for vehicles on the side of the broken line, but not for those on the side of the solid line. Question 17. True or false? When driving on a highway, slower traffic should keep to the left. Answer: false. When driving on a highway, slower traffic should keep to the right, allowing faster traffic to pass on the left. Question 18. A flashing yellow traffic signal means: A. Stop and proceed with caution. B. Slow down and proceed with caution. C. Yield to oncoming traffic before proceeding. Answer: B. Slow down and proceed with caution. A flashing yellow traffic signal indicates that you should slow down and proceed with caution, being prepared to stop if necessary. Question 19. When approaching a railroad crossing with flashing lights, you should: A. Proceed across the tracks if you do not see a train. B. Stop and wait for the train to pass. C. Proceed with caution. Answer: B. Stop and wait for the train to pass. Flashing lights at a railroad crossing indicate an approaching train, and you must stop and wait for the train to pass. Question 20. The legal blood alcohol concentration, BAC, limit for drivers over 21 years old in Kansas is: A. 0, 8%, B. 0, 5%, C. 0, 2%. Answer: A. 0, 8%. In Kansas, the legal basic limit for drivers over 21 years old is 0, 8%. Driving with a BAC above this limit is considered driving under the influence, DUI. Question 21. True or false? You should use your horn to signal to other drivers that they should speed up or move out of your way. Answer: false. You should use your horn to alert other drivers of your presence or to warn them of a potential hazard, not to pressure them to speed up or move. Question 22. When passing a bicyclist, you should leave at least blank feet between your vehicle and the bicycle. A. 2. B. 3. C. 4. Answer: B. 3. When passing a bicyclist, leave at least 3 feet of space between your vehicle and the bicycle to ensure their safety. Question 23. A triangular sign with a red border and a white background indicates: A. A yield sign. B. A stop sign. C. A do not enter sign. Answer: A. A yield sign. A triangular sign with a red border and a white background is a yield sign, indicating that you must slow down or stop and yield to other traffic before proceeding. Question 24. When driving in a work zone, you should: A. Speed up to get through the zone as quickly as possible. B. Slow down and follow posted speed limits. C. Maintain your normal speed. Answer: B. Slow down and follow posted speed limits. When driving in a work zone, slow down and follow the posted speed limits to ensure the safety of workers and other drivers. Question 25. True or false? You may make a U-turn at an intersection with a green arrow signal, unless a sign prohibits it. Answer: true. You may make a U-turn at an intersection with a green arrow signal, as long as there is no sign prohibiting U-turns and it is safe to do so. Question 26. When driving on a two-lane road, you should stay in the blank lane unless passing or turning left. A. Right. B. Left. C. Center. Answer: A. Right. On a two-lane road, stay in the right lane unless passing another vehicle or preparing to turn left. Question 27. A rectangular sign with a white background and black lettering is A. Regulatory sign. B. Warning sign. C. Guide sign. Answer: A. Regulatory sign. Rectangular signs with a white background and black lettering are regulatory signs, which provide important information about traffic laws and regulations. Question 28. If you are involved in a collision, you are required to A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Stop at the scene and exchange information with the other drivers. C. Drive to the nearest police station. Answer: B. Stop at the scene and exchange information with the other drivers. If you are involved in a collision, you must stop at the scene and exchange your name, address, driver's license number, vehicle registration, and insurance information with the other drivers. Question 29. True or false? You should always use your emergency flashers when driving in fog, rain, or snow. Answer: false. Do not use your emergency flashers while driving in fog, rain, or snow. Emergency flashers should be used only when your vehicle is stopped or disabled on the side of the road to alert other drivers of your presence. In fog, rain, or snow, it is best to use your low-beam headlights to improve visibility and reduce glare. Question 30. When entering a freeway, you should A. Yield to traffic on the freeway. B. Stop before merging onto the freeway. C. Assume other drivers will make room for you. Answer: A. Yield to traffic on the freeway. When entering a freeway, yield to traffic already on the freeway and merge when it is safe to do so. Question 31. A broken white line on the roadway indicates A. Lanes of traffic moving in the same direction. B. Lanes of traffic moving in opposite directions. C. The edge of the roadway. Answer: A. Lanes of traffic moving in the same direction. Broken white lines separate lanes of traffic moving in the same direction. Question 32. True or false? You may drive in a bike lane to pass another vehicle. Answer: false. You may not drive in a bike lane to pass another vehicle. Bike lanes are reserved for bicyclists and should not be used by motor vehicles. Question 33. When approaching an intersection with a flashing red traffic signal, you should A. Slow down and proceed with caution. B. Stop and proceed when it is safe to do so. C. Yield to oncoming traffic before proceeding. Answer: B. Stop and proceed when it is safe to do so. A flashing red traffic signal requires you to come to a complete stop and proceed when it is safe to do so. Question 34. The minimum following distance behind another vehicle is A. 1 second. B. 2 seconds. C. 3 seconds. Answer: C. 3 seconds. Maintain a minimum following distance of 3 seconds behind the vehicle in front of you to allow for adequate reaction time in case of sudden stops or changes in traffic. Question 35. When driving on a one-way street, you should A. Drive in any lane that is available. B. Drive in the left lane. C. Drive in the right lane. Answer: A. Drive in any lane that is available. On a one-way street, you may drive in any lane that is available, as long as you are moving in the proper direction. Question 36. True or false? It is legal to use a cell phone while driving, as long as you are not texting. Answer: false. In Kansas, it is illegal to use a handheld cell phone while driving, even for talking. Use a hands-free device or wait until you are parked or stopped in a safe location to use your phone. Question 37. If you are being tailgated, you should A. Speed up to create more distance between your vehicle and the tailgater. B. Brake suddenly to warn the tailgater. C. Move to another lane or gradually slow down to encourage the tailgater to pass. Answer: C. Move to another lane or gradually slow down to encourage the tailgater to pass. If you are being tailgated, do not brake suddenly or speed up. Instead, move to another lane or gradually slow down to encourage the tailgater to pass you. Question 38. A green arrow traffic signal indicates: A. You must yield to oncoming traffic before turning. B. You have the right of way to make the indicated turn. C. You must stop and wait for a green light. Answer: B. You have the right of way to make the indicated turn. A green arrow traffic signal means you have the right of way to make the indicated turn, and oncoming traffic must yield to you. Question 39. True or false? A solid white line on the roadway indicates that lane changes are allowed. Answer: false. A solid white line on the roadway indicates that lane changes are not allowed or discouraged. Always obey road markings and change lanes only when it is safe and legal to do so. Question 40. The primary purpose of a deceleration lane on a freeway is to: A. Allow vehicles to slow down before exiting the freeway. B. Allow vehicles to speed up before entering the freeway. C. Provide a space for disabled vehicles. Answer: A. Allow vehicles to slow down before exiting the freeway. Deceleration lanes on a freeway provide a designated space for vehicles to slow down before exiting the freeway safely. Question 41. When driving in fog, you should use your A. High beam headlights. B. Low beam headlights. C. Fog lights only. Answer: B. Low beam headlights. When driving in fog, use your low beam headlights to increase visibility and reduce glare. Question 42. True or false? When making a left turn at an intersection, you should yield to oncoming traffic. Answer: true. When making a left turn at an intersection, you should yield to oncoming traffic before completing your turn. Question 43. A diamond-shaped sign with a yellow background and black lettering or symbols is A. Regulatory sign. B. Warning sign. C. Guide sign. Answer: B. Warning sign. Diamond-shaped signs with a yellow background and black lettering or symbols are warning signs indicating potential hazards or changes in road conditions. Question 44. When driving in heavy rain or snow, you should: A. Turn on your high beam headlights. B. Turn on your low beam headlights. C. Drive with your hazard lights on. Answer: B. Turn on your low beam headlights. When driving in heavy rain or snow, turn on your low beam headlights to increase visibility and help other drivers see your vehicle. Question 45. True or false? If a traffic signal is not working, treat the intersection as a four-way stop. Answer: true. If a traffic signal is not working, treat the intersection as a four-way stop and yield to traffic on your right. Question 46. When approaching a stopped emergency vehicle with flashing lights on the side of the road, you should: A. Slow down and move over one lane if possible. B. Maintain your speed and pass the vehicle quickly. C. Stop and wait for the emergency vehicle to leave. Answer: A. Slow down and move over one lane if possible. When approaching a stopped emergency vehicle with flashing lights, slow down and move over one lane if possible to give the emergency vehicle and its personnel a safe space to work. Question 47. A no passing zone is indicated by: A. A solid yellow line on your side of the road. B. A broken yellow line on your side of the road. C. A broken white line on your side of the road. Answer: A. A solid yellow line on your side of the road. A no passing zone is indicated by a solid yellow line on your side of the road, which means you may not cross the line to pass another vehicle. Question 48. True or false? In Kansas, you must use your headlights from sunset to sunrise. Answer: true. In Kansas, you must use your headlights from sunset to sunrise, as well as in conditions with reduced visibility, such as fog or heavy rain. Question 49. A sign with a red circle and a red slash over a symbol indicates: A warning that the action is not recommended. B, a regulatory sign prohibiting the action depicted. C, a guide sign providing information about the action depicted. Answer: B, a regulatory sign prohibiting the action depicted. A sign with a red circle and a red slash over a symbol is a regulatory sign, indicating that the action depicted is prohibited. Question 50. When parking uphill on a street with a curb, you should turn your wheels: A, away from the curb. B, towards the curb. C, parallel to the curb. Answer: A, away from the curb. When parking uphill on a street with a curb, turn your wheels away from the curb so that if your vehicle begins to roll, the back of the front tire will come into contact with the curb and stop the vehicle.